Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Chef David and Buster. You can hear Buster's toenails in the background. Today we're going to make a family favorite. We're going to make Hawaiian Korean chicken with Hawaiian mac salad. Alright, let's get started. I have some clean ginger. I'm going to mince this up. I'm not going to use all of this today, but I usually mince up a bunch at one time so I can get it from any recipes. Now ginger, you never want to cut it with the grain. You always want to cut it against the grain or you'll get strings. So I usually cut it as thin as I can, and then I'll throw it in my little processor. Nothing like fresh ginger, it smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna do just a little rough chop. I'll throw it in the processor. Chop it up. There you go, there's my food processor. Small one, just to chop garlic and gingers and cutting the green onions. I save these for stocks. Now I'm going to do this Korean sauce in a small pot, and then I'm just going to make the sauce, and then when we finish the chicken, then we'll throw it in a mixing bowl and toss it. Anyway, we're going to do 1 cup of soy sauce, 3/4 cup of water, about 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger, about 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped garlic, tablespoon of sesame oil, to a teaspoon of red chili flakes, 3 tablespoons of green onions. Now we're going to throw this on the heat, bring it to a simmer. Now the reason why you want to do that is because you want the ginger and the garlic, you want the flavors to come out. Sitting like this as a marinade, it's good, but you want more flavor, so you don't want to boil it. You just want to bring up a little bit of heat in it to melt the sugar and let the ginger and garlic stew. We're going to put a 1/4 cup of sugar. As you can see, it's simmering. We're going to turn it off. I got a little bit of cornstarch mixture that I'm going to put, just a little tiny bit in there, just to bind the oil with the sauce. With the soy. You don't want it thick, you just want it to bind just a little bit, a little tad more. There you go. For me, the Korean style chicken, we want it kind of liquidy, so it'll soak right into the fried crust of the chicken. Great to toss in chicken wings. If you wanted a thick sauce consistency like a barbecue, you're going to tighten it up a little more. If not, you can leave it like this, and it's perfect. You sell this in a restaurant. Alright, sauce is done. We're going to turn this off, put this on the side, let it cool down a little bit, and then we're going to start on the chicken. So we got about 3 pounds of drumsticks, rinsed and drained. Make sure when you cut the package from the stores, always rinse your meats and your chickens. You always want to rinse it off and then drain it, because you want to get the gases off of them. Now we're going to make the flour. Alright, so our flour, we're going to put 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to do a 1/2 cup of cornstarch. That's all I got in there. Container. We're going to use a 1/2 cup of mochi flour. If you guys are wondering what mochi flour is, it's right there. So if you need more, then just double the batch. For all this chicken I have here, I'm going to have to double the batch. Alright, we doubled the batch. Now we're going to put seasoning in the flour. You always want to season your flour. That's pink Himalayan salt, a little garlic powder, black pepper. If you notice, you always see me using a pepper grinder. Reason why is because pepper you want fresh. And when you're grinding the grains, you get out the freshness out of the grains, and the flavor comes out way better than the one that's already ground up. To me, it's kind of like stale already. But fresh, it's always better. I always hate when you know you're working with flour, especially if you're working from home. Containers ain't that easy to get flour and stuff out of it. The cornstarch, I was shaking it and it went poof all over the place in my kitchen, which my wife is gonna kill me, but you won't see that on camera. Just mix it up real good so everything's all mixed. All right, there you go, there's the flour. Now we're gonna dredge the chicken and fry it. Now we're gonna season the chicken, a little garlic powder, Buster squeaking in the background, a little salt, a little pepper, turn it over, we'll do it again. You wanna season your chicken properly before it goes into the flour, because your flour's seasoned too. Yeah, you always want flavor in your chicken, anything you cook. Nothing worse than eating a piece of chicken or even meat or anything and there's no flavor at all, and then you gotta gob it full of horrible sauces. But we're gonna put a great sauce on this today, but we still want flavor in the chicken. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna dredge our chicken. You can use tongs if you want. I like using my hands so I know that it's completely coated and ready to go. There you go, all our chicken's dredged. So now we're gonna double dredge this chicken. I dip it in, I have some, I just have egg, beat it up the egg. We're gonna double dredge these. You wanna coat the egg all over. You wanna get it completely coated. Like a chicken frying in the background, but you want to get completely dredged. You want all the, you don't want it wet, you want it nice and dry. See, when you double dredge it, it gives this crackly fried chicken that we all love. There you go. You can use tongs, but like I said, I like the feel of everything. I know when I touch it, that it's completely dredged. One last one. Now this eggs that I'm using, you can use fresh eggs cracked up, but I'm just using like easy eggs, carton eggs. A couple pieces in. Always want it to fall away from you so it doesn't splash you. I'm only going to do a couple pieces at a time, just because I don't want my oil to cool down too fast. And they're pretty big pieces of chicken. Chicken looking good. Give it about another 2 more minutes and then we'll pull her out. And then we'll plate. Alright, there's our chicken. Letting it drain a little bit. These big drumsticks at 375 took about 12 to 15 minutes. Make sure you temp it so the chicken's cooked properly. Alright, so I got the chicken in the bowl. They're already nice and dried. Now we're going to put the sauce in. Now you're just pouring this over the chicken because you want it to soak up inside the chicken. You're still going to get a crunch, but you want it to soak. You just want to keep mixing it. Just want to rotate it, keep rotating it a little bit, just so it soaks all inside. I want it to soak all that flavors. All right, let's plate. Get a nice scoop of the mac salad. Our chicken in the sauce. See, it's all soaked up in the sauce. Sesame seeds and green onion. There you go, Hawaiian mac salad and Korean chicken, and wife approved. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see what we come up with on the next one. Have a great day, and aloha.